Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been some months. A lot of things have been going on and a lot has been going wrong. As you guys know, of course, the coronavirus still in effect. And this year just has been one hell of a year. Like deaths after another, and it's just been a lot of bad things, bad situations. But anyway, I'm here today to tell you how I became a single mother with my twins. And basically, I met their dad at the liquor store, and I was pulling up and he was on the side of the curb, and I had told my sister that was with me, I was like, I hope he move because I don't want him to think that I'm gonna run him over as I'm trying to park. Excuse me. So anyways, I'm trying to pull over and park and he's in the way. I get out the car, we go in the store, come out. Of course, he on me trying to get my number. And I'm just like, I'm cool. I'm not fucking with no West Oakland dudes. I'm good. And next thing you know, he spitting his game, and I'm just like, what you do? Hustle? Like, and he like, I do a few things. And I'm just like, here we go. So anyways, we exchanged numbers, and that was that. We met up, talked on the phone, or talked on the phone before that, maybe for like 3 weeks or so. And then we met up, went to go get something to eat, went to the room. I didn't sleep with him, and we just went to sleep. And it was crazy because he had told me like the next day he was surprised that I didn't sleep with him on the first day. And I'm just like, well, I don't get down like that, so why would I do that? So anyways, that was that. We ended up hooking up again, and I believe that's when I brought him to my house for the first time. So I brought him to my house. You know, we kicked it, chilled, whatever the case may be. And that was the night I conceived my 2 twin boys from him. Now, his twin brother is a twin, but he got murdered. Rest in peace to him, Tommy. And I didn't know him before that. I met him after the fact, years later. However, you know, I know he had a twin brother, and I know his brother and his family and everything. So, I never thought that I would be pregnant with twins. I never even thought, that never crossed my mind, I guess because he already had 2 daughters and they weren't twins. So, and I know it skips generations. So, I never thought that I would be the one. So, anyway, like I said, we ended up kicking it, did the damn thing, and next thing I know, about 4 weeks later, I was sick. I felt it. I started getting sick. I was just like, I don't feel right. I know how my body is, whatever the case may be. I decided to go take a pregnancy test on my own, and it came back that it was positive. And I just was like, oh my God, I couldn't believe it. Like, I knew it, but I couldn't believe it. It was like, what? I'm pregnant? Like, oh my God. So that was that. Okay, so let me back up. Before that, we talked about having a baby, and we talked about what we was gonna name it, if it was gonna be a boy or a girl. And he was like, it'll just be my luck, it's gonna be a little girl because that's all I make is girls. And I'm like, I doubt it, because I already had my oldest son. So I was like, it's gonna be a boy. I'm not gonna get what I want, which was a girl. And so um, you know, I was like, okay, so we having a baby, and he was like, yeah, let's have a baby. You know, we talked about it, and he said he wanted one. So, like I said, next thing I knew, I was pregnant 4 weeks later, and went to go get the pregnancy test at Planned Parenthood, and she told me. So I had instantly called him, like, I need to talk to you. Where you at? And he was like, on the block. So I pulled up to the block. He like, what's up? He's shooting a video. They doing a video shoot. Everybody outside, whatever the case may be. And I'm just like, okay, I have something to tell you. And so I pulled out the papers of the results, and I was like, I took a pregnancy test, and we're having a baby. And so I showed it to him, and then he was like, okay, that's what's up. And I'm just like, so what we gonna do? And he like, what you mean what we gonna do? And I'm like, what are we gonna do? Are we keeping it or we not? He was like, well, we talked about what we was gonna do. And I'm like, keep it. And he like, all right then, we keeping it. So I'm like, okay. So I leave. You know, I'm happy. I just wanted to clarify with him because, you know, men change their minds too much, especially when it comes to kids. And, you know, I know we had talked about it prior, but I just wanted to make absolute sure that's what he wanted to do. And he was okay with that. But I was going to have the baby regardless. So, anyways, so that was that. Time went on, and of course, I was getting bigger and bigger. I was sicker and sicker. I remember, you know, laying in the bed, sick as a dog. I mean, like on my deathbed, couldn't eat nothing, couldn't keep it down. Anything I drank, ate, it came up, the lining of my stomach, water, tea, crackers, all the shit that they tell you to eat. All of it came up. I couldn't keep nothing down. And so my mom had to literally move in with me to take care of me because I couldn't take care of myself. Like, I could just go to the bathroom, get in the shower, brush my teeth, that's it. Like, I was sick the whole time, like a vegetable in the bed. I was so sick, I lost 17 pounds in 1 week. And I had to go get bags of fluid, an IV, twice a week because I couldn't keep nothing down. And so my oldest son was with me, of course, and then my brother was there too, kind of back and forth. And it was serious. Like, I was so sick. I was sick as a dog every day, all day. Like, all I did was lay in the bed and throw up, buckets, bowls, whatever the case may be, whatever was around, a bag, I was throwing up. And so I remember one time their dad calling to check on me, but that was it. I was doing all the calling to him. I was, you know, reaching out to him, telling him how I was feeling, what I was going through, what I was dealing with. He never was there for my pregnancy. Never. And I remember asking him one day, could you come with me to the doctors? And he was like, come with you to the doctors for what? And I'm like, what do you mean for what? This is your baby. Why wouldn't you want to come? And he like, why do I need to go to the doctors with you? You don't need me to go to the doctors with you or whatever. You can go by yourself. And that just, when he said that, that just crushed my heart. I just couldn't believe he was saying that. Like it was nothing. And I was just like, okay. So I didn't even complain with him, argue. I just was like, all right. And I just ended up going to all the doctor's appointments by myself, going to all the ultrasounds by myself. And I just was like, if you don't want to do it, then I'm not finna chase you. I'm not finna make you, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not finna do none of that. I'm just not. So, of course, I was hurt. Who wouldn't be? You know what I'm saying? This is a man that you talked to, had a conversation about having some kids, and then all of a sudden he just turned the switch and don't want to come to the doctor's appointments and so forth. So anyways, I did that. He ended up going to jail, and he was in and out of jail, but he was in jail for a while during, through the years. So, but when he was out, I would say he did twos and fews. And then when I mean twos and fews, I mean like, oh, he bought the baby some diapers. He bought the babies some formula. All I could really remember was formula and diapers. And then when he did start coming around, they were a few months. They were probably, I remember when I pulled up on him, I think they was 6 months, 5 or 6 months old. And they were in their car seats, and this was the first time he seen them in person. And of course, when I was pregnant, I would go to the jail to see him, when I did know where he was at. But other than that, I didn't go up there like that. I just went up there a few times and that was it. But like I said, he was out, and I, pulled up on him like, okay, here go your sons. Everybody came to see or whatever, because of course he was a twin, so he got twins, so they going crazy, and it's like the remix. So that was that. And he spent the night a few times, not even more than 5 or 10 that I can count on my hand, if that. And when he did, he changed, I think he changed a diaper or two. He changed a diaper or two. He fed him and rocked him to sleep one time. But that's been it as far as them being babies. I'm trying to remember. Like, anything else, of course, through the years, like their first birthday party, we threw together. He pitched in on that. He's given me money for gift cards to get them clothes and things they need. But yeah, other than that, it's been all on me the whole journey. And we were, like, when my kids were a few months old, we were trying to still get to know each other in the process of being together. However, he was doing his own thing. Like, he was still fucking with bitches, not coming home, bitches calling the phone. And I just got tired of that. And I was just like, I'm done. You're a hoe. You want to fuck with them bitches, be with them bitches, leave me alone. And then I just took care of my kids by myself, and that was that. And so, that was a hard pregnancy for me, a very hard pregnancy for me. It was very stressful. It was painful. It was overwhelming. Like I said, I was on my deathbed with them kids, and to not have him there with me, like not going to doctor's appointments, you know what I'm saying? Like, who don't want to go see their baby? You know what I'm saying? Your babies. Who don't want to go hear the heartbeats? Who don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, who don't want to do that? And it really hurted me back then. And I've just had to be so strong. I'm a very strong woman, and I've just I had to be then strong, and I have to be now. And but yeah, that fucked with me for a minute. And then after that, I didn't even think about it. I didn't even trip. I was like, you know what? At the end of the day, these are my babies regardless. Oh, I forgot a huge part of the story. So when I was about 3 months pregnant, my mom had told me I was having twins. I didn't even know I was having twins. She had to tell me. She was like, Shay, you look too big to just be having one baby. You sure you have I can't even talk. You sure you're not having two? And I'm like, Mom, quit playing with me. The doctor said it was only one baby. And then my oldest son was like, Mom, you having twins. And then my cousin was like, my cousin Tanika was like, Shay, I had a dream that you was having twins. Somebody having twins. I'm like, girl, it ain't me. This is one baby in here. Y'all better quit playing with me. It was crazy because, like I said, I was sick as a dog. My mom knew. And, you know, I was hella big. I was humongous. And then I remember him calling from jail and suggesting an abortion. But I didn't know it was twins then. I didn't know for sure. But he suggested I get an abortion because he said he couldn't be there to help me. And I just was like questioning him about it. And he was like, didn't I say that's what it is? I'm not going to lie to you. If that's what I told you, then that's what it is. And I'm just like, why now? Like, you going to wait 3 months and the baby is like in there? The baby is born. I mean, not born, but it's a baby. And he like, man, it ain't no baby yet, won't. And I'm like, yes, it is. And my mom got on the phone and she was like, you know what? If you're not going to take care of these babies, it's okay, because I'm going to make sure they're taken care of. I'm going to take care of them. And that's on you, basically. And so, I remember one of the times I went up to Santa Rita and I had a sonogram of the babies. And this is when I found out what they were. So this is how I found out they were twins. I go to my ultrasound. It's supposed to be 30 to 45 minutes long for one baby. She tell me to come in. I lay down and she just, you know, put the little gel on my stomach. She looking around, but she quiet. And I'm just like, okay, what's going on with the baby? And she just like, oh my goodness. And I'm just like, what's wrong? And she like, we're gonna have to reschedule this. We don't have enough time. I'm like, what? She like, yeah, the appointments are usually 30 to 45 minutes and we're gonna need longer than that. I'm like, why? And she like, because there's 2 babies in here. I grabbed the lady's arm. I said, quit playing with me. Like, literally grabbed her arm, quit playing with me. She was like, look. She showed me the babies. She like, look, this is baby A and this is baby B. And I just was like, oh my God. My mama knew. She called it. Like, she knew. And I'm just like, that's why I was so freaking sick. So then, what happened? So I'm like, tell me what they are. I'm like, please, Lord, don't let it be a boy and a girl, because him and his brother, you know, were 2 boys and they was twins. So I'm like, if it's gonna be 2, please just let it be 2 boys. She told me they were 2 boys. I was just like, oh my God. I looked up at the ceiling. I said, oh my God, what am I gonna do with 3 boys? I just kept saying that. What am I gonna do with 3 boys? What am I gonna do with 3 boys? Like, oh my God, I'm really having twins. Like, what? So anyways, that's how that went. And after I got the that ultrasound, which is the 6 months where they measured the baby, I took the ultrasound pictures up to the jail and I showed him and I said, I found out what our baby was, because by this time he just accepted the fact that I was gonna have a baby and that was gonna be that, I guess, or whatever he was thinking or going through, I don't know, but I was having that baby. So he said, what is it, a girl? And then I put the ultrasound was, you know, a piece of paper, you know, the little face. I mean, well, mine was the head. So it was one head here and it was one head here, and it said baby A and baby B, and they were on the same picture. So I put it up to the glass and he looked and he was like, it's 2 babies? And I was like, yeah. And he put his head down. He going through it. You know what I'm saying? He lost his twin. Now he having twins. You know, that was just an emotional time for him. And I'm just like, wait, babe, wait, look. And he had to be holding his head down for about 2 minutes straight. And I'm like, wait, but guess what they are? And he like, what, a boy and a girl? I'm like, 2 boys. He dropped his head again. And I believe he was the happiest then. You know what I'm saying? To lose your twin brother and then have twins. And then, you know, they both boys, like you and your brother. So, of course, we named them after him, Tony and Tommy. And yeah, you know, ever since then, of course, he would, you know, keep in contact, you know, and check on them. Of course, he's involved. However, everything has been all on me. And that's pretty much all that I can remember as far as that goes. But yeah, that's how I became a single mom of twins. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Hopefully I didn't forget nothing, but if I did or I didn't, you get the picture. So thanks for tuning in, y'all. I have some more videos coming soon. I just been having so much other stuff to deal with, and I don't have no time to myself to even do videos or do anything for that matter with these 3 boys all in my face 24/7, 365 days a year, driving me crazy and insane. But by the grace of God, I keep it together and he get me through it. And if you don't know God, you better get to know him, because he is real and this world is coming to an end. Lord, forgive me for all my sins. Lord, I repent. And I'm team God all day, every day. So y'all better wake up and get on it. This ain't no life out here. We ain't living. We surviving. So anyways, hope you enjoyed my little story. And I'm glad I could get it over with. Because I've been wanting to put it out there, but I haven't. So I guess today was a chance. So thank you. Subscribe, share, like, comment, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.